Hola, señor y señoritas. Bienvenido a cocinar con Haargus. So, today we're making tacos, and for tacos, you're gonna need cumin, cayenne pepper, chili powder, smoked paprika, black pepper, salt, masa flour. I'm using fresh oregano and fresh cilantro, sour cream, a steak, another steak, queso fresco, an onion, garlic, jalapeno, limes, un avocado. See what I did there? These are navel oranges. I don't think it matters. Apple cider vinegar and white vinegar. And because you're poor as shit and can't afford a tripod, you have to take your patented World of Warcraft cookbook and stabilize it with bell jars. It's very exciting. So the most important thing for any taco is the tortilla. Now, tortilla is a funny word because it's lost in translation. And we're going to return to that later. 2 cups of our masa flour, and in grams, that's about 450. And then you're going to want about 1 to 1/3 cups of cold water. You want to make sure that the water that you're using is cold, because if the corn gets too hot, then it starts to sweat, and you don't want smelly tortillas, because if they sweat, it smells like body odor. And you want about 5 grams of salt, or, I don't know, 1 tablespoon, or 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon. Harrison, you idiot. Ow, oh, shit. So while this is being mixed, you're going to want to let it rest for about 20 minutes when you're done. And in that 20 minutes while it's resting, we can get the marinade ready for our carne asada, which is why we have the flank steak. You can use flank steak. I got flank steak because it was the first thing I saw. You can use skirt steak. I think skirt steak works really well too. I really do like flank steak or hanger steak or whatever the fuck. So one of the reasons you want to let it rest is because it allows the corn to relax a little bit. And kind of like gluten, now this might not be true, kind of like gluten, the reason you let gluten rest is because it becomes elastic. One of the things that makes a good corn tortilla so good is that it's fluffy, but it's firm, and it has a really, really fantastic texture. Okay, now that our masa flour is resting, it's time to start off for our carne asada. And that's going to start with slightly scoring our flank steak, and that's going to allow the marinade to penetrate the meat more. Penetrate. Oh shit, I've never made carne asada before. Okay, here's a bowl. Gonna need our 4 oranges, okay, once your oranges are cut up, grab your limes, grab your garlic. Here's a tip for crushing garlic or chopping garlic. Grab the clove, crush it like my dreams and my ambition. I love crushing garlic. Makes me feel better about my life, which is not actually that bad. Okay, so once your garlic is crushed, you basically just peel the skin off, and then when you come to cut it, it's actually super easy because all you need to do is cut it up like that. But you don't really need to do that because this is for a marinade. Crushing it is actually perfectly fine. Because the garlic isn't really going to be cooked and you just want the flavor, crushing it's going to do exactly what you need. Okay, 6 citrus fruits and 4 cloves of garlic later, you should be left with this delicious mixture. Now, next, you're going to want to take your jalapeno and cut off the top. I'm going to be super careful with jalapenos because if you ever cut a jalapeno and you forget to wash your hands, this goes with any spicy pepper, and then you go to the bathroom and touch your peepster is literally going to combust and you're going to be on fire for the rest of your life. I knew one guy who cut up a jalapeno and he forgot to wash his hands and he went to the bathroom and he wiped his butt. The man has no more butt. Literally, it fell off. So once your oh shit, I forgot to show you guys how to de-seed a jalapeno. Okay, so imagine there are seeds in here. You cut the head off. You cut the thing in half, hot dog style, and then you just kind of scoop at it like that until all the seeds fall out, and that's it. Now you want to cut up the jalapeno. This is going to go into our carne asada marinade. You can leave a few slices for your tacos if you want. Your head of cilantro, cut some off. Just throw that in the bowl. Wouldn't that be funny if this was parsley? Grab a little bit of your fresh oregano. You can rub it in between your hands and bruise it, and that'll help get some of the juice out. Holy shit, this smells so good. Once your steak is in the marinade, you're gonna wanna let it sit for at least an hour.
Oh, look at him, he's such a sleepy little puppy bagoose with little eye boogies. Oh, yummy. Oh, he loves eye boogies. Oh, puppy goose loves eye boogies. Yes, come on, let me get that one. Most, give me, yeah. I'm making tacos, you're getting eye boogies. Oh, yeah.
Gonna make a fresh cilantro, oregano, and lime crema. Juice from a lime. You want as much surface area as possible to maximize the flavor in your whatever. Alright, there you go. You have a really nice and light, refreshing cilantro, lime, oregano, garlic, salt, and pepper crema. Oh, delicious. Wow. It's really good. Because I'm not in the market for fucking up steaks, I'm gonna cook this one sous vide. But now I'm gonna take this beautiful dry-aged rib steak, which is expensive, put that in our bag, season it with a little bit of smoked paprika, a good helping of salt, a solid helping of black pepper, and a little bit of cumin as well. Cumin? Who the fuck? Whatever. Take this over to our water bath, plonk it in, and just push it down. And if the bag is open, it's gonna force air out and vacuum seal it for us. Now I'm cooking this steak at 125 degrees Fahrenheit. In anticipation for our tortillas, you're gonna grab your tortilla press, which I've never used before. Here's your dough that's been resting a little bit. You wanna take, I have no idea how much. I'm gonna use this for a good... everything I touch dies, Harrison, why? Never made tortillas before. Hi, Poppy. Here's a banana for scale. Out of the thing where your bread is the press it down and... oh, please. I think I did it. I made a tortilla. Okay, because I'm a multilingual prodigy, I know that the word tor and tia are actually two different words when translated to English. But tortilla is actually an English word, I think. And while in translation from English to Spanish back to English, some people misheard the accents of the people that were explaining it to them. So this is a tortilla, which means a crushed tia or pancake. Because in Old English, a tia was a pancake. But some people used to make throw-tias, in which they'd get the ball of dough and throw it against a wall. There's torn tias, where you just tear off a little bit of dough, throw it in a pan. There's also a torque tia, which is when you turn the dough, and you get that. Because I'm making traditional tacos, I'm making a tortilla, and you're gonna take your flat little thing, and you want to make sure your pan is hot. I think mine's hot. You throw it in the pan, and then you just let it sit, and hope and pray that this works. Don't record me doing this.
This one was a lot uglier.
Moose, shush. That's okay. Moose, shush. I'm recording. Okay, I have to talk about tortillas. So as you can see, when we first started, and by we I mean, I heard that, Moose. And by we I mean me. You want tortillas? That's why you're barking at me, you fat bastard. No. To keep these tortillas warm, what you're gonna want to do is just coat them in a little bit of a wet paper towel. Just stick them in the microwave, and when you're ready to use them, the microwave brings them back to life. Fanning out the avocado super easy. Knife parallel with the avocado. and just kind of grab thin slices as you go along the avocado. You don't need to do the entire thing, so I'm going to hold on to this other half. Oh shit, this didn't work out. Anyway, you press on it and it... Oh shit. We're going to grab one of our delicious homemade corn tortillas. I should put that on a plate so it's not wet. Delicious homemade corn tortillas. A little bit of queso fresco. Just grab some, crumble it in the tortilla. Grab some avocado, some cilantro, some onion, squeeze a lime. So here you have it. You have a fresh homemade taco with a homemade corn tortilla, avocado, onion, cilantro, and oregano, lime, cilantro, garlic, crema, lime on the side, and then queso fresco inside just to give it a little bit more filling. Now it's time to get ready for carne asada, and we don't want the smoke alarm to go off again because ventilation in my apartment is garbage. So we have safety fan, safety vent, safety window is open so safety fan can blow spooky smoke out the window. So I wish you guys could smell how good this smells, because it smells so good. And I just want to drink it, but I shouldn't, so I won't. Okay, so our pan is smoking. We have as many fans going as possible. You want to take your carne asada from the bowl, just pat it down a little bit, and oh my Lord! Wow, 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 wee, wow. So in our steak, we're looking for an internal temp of about 125, 120. That's a good medium rare. That's perfect. For the people who want the cross section, there is the cross section of the carne asada, and oh my God, it's so good. Time for assembling the carne asada taco. I'm gonna start with a solid layer of your carne asada. Crumble on a little bit of queso fresco for freshness. Fresh cilantro. And finish with onion bits. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a traditional carne asada taco and a homemade corn tortilla. So after that delicious carne asada experience, we're going to take our rib steak out of the sous vide, and if you can see, top to bottom, perfect medium rare. I'm going to try to give you guys a good angle. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting the fat cap off. So this is going to be a rib steak plus seared fat taco. This textured part of the fat cap right over here is silver skin. We don't want that. We just want the fat. So I'm going to do a little bit more butchering. And slide your knife. My knife was a little bit sharper. It would be doing a better job of this, but it should just slide right over the silver skin. Be generous with the salt, because this is going to be a very rich bite. So you're going to want some of that saltiness to cut through it. Grab your blowtorch and crisp it up. Again, pretty liberal with the salt, and just give these some good color. Bomb-ass taco assembly. Start with your tortilla, a little bit of crema, god damn it, crema, some of that crispy beef fat, 3 delicious pieces of our dry-aged beef, some thin slices of avocado, Now I'm gonna be a little bit more light on the other ingredients because I want the beef to shine, but I still like what the other ingredients bring to the table. Just sprinkling a fresh cilantro. And a little bit of fresh onion. All right, guys, there you have it. There's taco 3 out of 3 with a dry-aged rib steak, our crema, cilantro, avocado, queso fresco, onion, crispy, dry-aged beef fat, and I can't wait. I gotta